In today's video, we're going to be having an Asian foodie experience here in Berlin.
And it's so yummy.
Whoa. This is a weird texture. Weird.
It tastes like gummies.
Really nice. Next we have the pork belly bao bun.
We're so excited to be in such a big city that of course we had to take advantage of all of the diverse foods this city has to offer. Most, if not all, of the restaurants we're planning on going to have been recommended to us by local Berliners.
Speaking of taking advantage of being in a very diverse city here in Berlin, we are here at the Carnival of Cultures. The parade is about to start. Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese.
It's going to be a tasty video. You want noodles?
I have bunny chops.
So we've stopped here at Niko Ramen. This is a place that a local recommended to us. They make some very traditional Japanese noodle dishes. We got a little miso dish for Willa, and we got another traditional pork noodle dish, and we're really excited to dive in. The smells are incredible here today. Whoa. This is like my savory heaven that I've been waiting for. Oh yeah, it's such like a nice rich flavor, and I've only just been drinking the soup so far, so what do you think? Is it nice? Alright, this is a hot chili sauce, okay? And actually Daddy's gonna go like this. Hold on, this is gonna be really hot, so like you can just keep a little bit there, okay?
Try it first.
I know, you look, there's still a lot in there.
We were a little sad because we wanted a lot of spice, huh? We've got Willa's chopsticks here. She's got the spoon. And over, huh? Look at all those noodles. We've got half of a boiled egg. Both of the ramens come with the egg in there. Some greens, and then some chicken pieces. I snuck a bite and it was good. I'm excited to get the noodles though. Oh. Okay. So perfect. That was just a perfect small amount.
I just like it. It is so yummy.
I have to admit, this is my first time ever trying Japanese ramen. Come to a very authentic place, so I don't have anything to compare it with, but I can say it is really good. I can already tell the noodles are unlike any that I've had, which makes sense, right? They're good. They've got enough of like a bite to it. I was surprised. I expected them to be softer, but I like the texture.
And it's so yummy.
Yeah, is it the yummiest? Can I have a bite of your egg? Oh, perfect. Katie. It really had like a great amount of salt to it. It's just a really warm broth. Very nice. Are you tired? That was a big yawn.
Which one? You wanted to try the traditional one?
Very good. I'm excited to like get all the other mixtures in here as well.
So here I am trying the traditional pork one, and they look different. The pork is actually a different cut than I thought. It almost looks like a strip of bacon there. I'm excited. So you guys saw me have some of Willa's, the Kinder one, and that was a chicken based. Here we have a pork based one, and I really like this one. It is very nice. They taste different. You can tell, like the broth is strong enough. There's a noticeable difference, and I definitely prefer this one. The additional toppings add to it as well. Really fun first experience. I'm digging this. This is the city to come in Germany for diverse food. Whoa. The bubble's really weird. It's a tapioca. Whoa. This is a weird texture. Weird.
It tastes like gummies.
Kind of is, huh? It's tapioca.
Bubble tea.
For our next dish, we've ordered takeout from a Korean barbecue place. Looking at the map of Berlin, there's actually a lot of Korean barbecue here. This place doesn't have what I would consider the best Korean here in Berlin, but it is very popular for having like a quick bite of Korean food or taking this to go. We ordered the barbecue chicken meal with the potatoes on the side. So the classic dish would be like the barbecue chicken with a salad. We are getting the other variation where it's potatoes. The sauces on top are soy garlic and a sweet chili sauce. I would also love to say that I was well versed in Korean food, but I'm not. But this does look really good. and it smells really nice too. So we can see here some green onions on top, and then the potatoes are actually on the bottom. I thought they were going to be on the side and kind of separate, but it's all together. So the chicken's on top. You can see all that sauce just right there. It's got sesame seeds. It's got a nice kick to it, like it's fairly spicy, really flavorful. I got a potato with the chicken, so I couldn't taste the chicken a ton. I feel like the potato kind of stood out a little more. The chicken itself, because it's cut fairly small, isn't like super chewy or anything. The sesame seeds are coming through, actually. I can taste them quite a bit. It's a good mixture of savory but sweet with the sauce, so it's a very good combination and definitely spicy.
Yes, that sesame flavor is definitely coming through. A lot stronger than I was expecting to. But it's really nice, and like Chris said, it has a good kick. And I'm glad we tried it. Now we've made a stop at a highly rated Asia market, and we could not be more excited because on the outside they had mie goreng, which is something we really grew to love when we were in Indonesia. We had mie goreng and nasi goreng, so fried noodles or fried rice when we were there, and so it just brings back a lot of memories. We're really excited to go in and see what other options are here. Some things that we're not used to seeing in our part of Bavaria where we live.
And let's clarify, the mie goreng is literally like the packaged ramen, so it's basically like your top ramen but the Indonesian style, so it's nothing gourmet, but we were backpacking and we truly did eat these all the time. You just gotta add some boiling water and voila, you got yourself the most gourmet Asian meal possible. Hopefully you sense my sarcasm there.
First off, we headed over to the spicy sriracha side. I'm blown away by how many options of sriracha there are. Yellow chili, there's hemp seed oil, wasabi, there's tikka, and there's like a half a dozen others. There's just like so many different flavors that I never thought that they would have, but they sound amazing.
Well, we're leaving that with quite a bit of things actually. We've got some Thai oyster sauce, some Vietnamese rice noodles, some different kinds of ramen. Of course we got the mie goreng and just a variation of other stuff. Shrimp paste. It was a really fun store. We definitely miss Asia. Maybe someday we'll make it back there. But for now we're going to enjoy these and make some tasty stuff at home.
So I found some Korean honey butter chips. I have no idea what brand they are or what they say, besides probably honey butter chips, but they looked and sounded really nice. It's like a weird mix, salty from the chip, sweet from the honey, savory from the butter.
I just had one and I'm getting like caramel popcorn flavor, except more oily for sure and more salty.
Speaking of taking advantage of being in a very diverse city here in Berlin, we are here at the Carnival of Cultures. The parade is about to start. It's a beautiful Sunday morning and we are excited to see the different parade, the different music, costumes that are going to be here.
We really love learning about new cultures, huh? Yeah, it's awesome to celebrate them and the diversity. We weren't here too early, but when we came it was definitely not this crowded. All of a sudden, like, people just keep on coming further and further into the road. I can't see anything at all. So we're hoping at least we'll look and see a little bit, but we're kind of surprised. Everyone's like deciding to watch the parade from the middle of the road apparently. Come on. This is absolutely wild. Well, unfortunately, we were on the wrong side of the street when the parade was there, so we had to squeeze our way through across the street, and this is where all of the food is at. We've stopped at a Vietnamese restaurant recommended by none other than a local, and the prices here are actually really jaw-dropping. We've heard this food is incredible, and for a full dish, it is €6.90. Plus, drinks are only €2.90, which also is shocking to us. Tanner got a red curry. I ended up getting a chicken soup with rice. rice in it. Both of them sound really nice. Let's see what they taste like. I'm so excited because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm like sweating. It's actually fairly hot outside. A great time to come to Berlin with it being summer, but the temperatures are rising and this seems really refreshing. Oh, thank you. See what I mean? These portions. Oh my gosh, much bigger than I even expected. It smells and looks amazing. I don't know if I've ever had so much cilantro in a dish since being here in Germany. I can't wait.
We've been in a lot of crowded places before, especially when visiting Asia, but I think today topped it all because we had the double stroller trying to like navigate through this maze. It was incredibly difficult because you had people coming 6 different ways, there was no direct line. It's fun being around events like this, but I'm definitely glad that we're out of that huge crowd right now. But back there at the Vietnamese restaurant, both the red curry and the pho that we got were incredibly tasty. We loved how spicy and flavorful the red curry was, and the broth and the noodles and everything else was really great. This was by far our favorite dish. I hate to say it's the curry worse than anything else that we tried before. This was by far our favorite dish we've had here in Berlin.
I seriously am going to miss that Vietnamese curry. Oh, I already want it again. And I know I'm gonna miss it when we leave back to our little village in Bavaria. We've been talking about how we are grateful that we get to go home to our house. Like, we loved our time here in Berlin. And if you didn't catch that video where we take you through all of our time here exploring Berlin and just learning so much, we loved it. But it did make us really appreciate our little country house.
Yeah, we're very grateful that we don't have to worry about this many people. We don't really have to worry about like the mass transportation and times.
Although it's nice.
It is very nice.
We've gotten around very easy.
But we're excited to go back and be in our quiet little village.
It's quite idyllic. What do you have?
Strawberry.
What is it in?
A pine cone.
Wow, a cone.
Alright, wrapping up our Asian food tour experience here in Berlin, we got some bao bun and we got some dumplings. This restaurant came as another recommendation from our generous host here, and based on the line of people that were there and how many people were coming in and out, it definitely looks like a place that we wanted to try. Looking at here, we got our dumplings, we got 4 of a lemongrass shiitake, and then 4 of the pork and chives. This is what the guy at the counter recommended to us, so I'm not sure which one is which. Beauty?
My spinach.
Definitely the lemongrass shiitake. I can taste the lemongrass and the sesame seeds on the outside. And it's really well mixed together. It's a nice texture of the dumpling dough around there. Really fun. And then here is the other one, which should be the pork and chives.
Oh, like that.
Really, really nice. That pork meat is nice and tender, still really juicy as well inside. Really nice mixture of the cabbage, the meat. Fun to get some of these dumplings. Really well worth it. Next we have the pork belly bao bun, which looks incredible, honestly. It has a nice dark sauce on it. It has some red cabbage mixed in with a little bit of cilantro and carrots.
It's kind of like a sandwich.
Incredibly crunchy bite there on that pork belly, and can I say, amazing flavor. Really glad we got this pork belly one. And then for our final one, this gooey mess of deliciousness is the vegan fried chicken with a pickle, cilantro. What does it smell like? You like pickles?
Salad on it. There's salad on it.
Alright, that pickle was very sweet and a little overpowering for the bite, but whatever that delicious orange sauce is on top of here is wildly delicious. I like the texture and the sauce is incredible. I still think that I would choose the pork belly one over this one. The sauce is by far like the best of all of the sauces. I'm almost getting like a spicy aioli sauce, and wow. I mean, of course, we love coriander, cilantro, and anything, so when you put that much on there, it's bound to be good. What an amazing way to end out our time here in Berlin, experiencing some of the cultural foods. It's pretty incredible the different types of foods we were able to have in just a short amount of time. Japanese, Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, all incredible foods, and we loved tasting each of the different flavors that we had. And that doesn't even count the fact that we missed Indian and Thai, some of our favorite food in the entire world during this trip, which is kind of hard to say. We had to say no to several places, mostly because there wasn't enough time in the day and space in our stomachs to fit all of that food in there. Regardless, we made the most of our experience, and we hope you guys enjoyed following along. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe to our channel. We really appreciate the growing community that we have here, and thank you again everyone who has been here along the way.